much to Warner Brothers for sponsoring this video and the amazing Batman products I am unboxing for you today. I personally love the character Clayface. He is one of the most underrated villains in all of Batman's rogues gallery, having a very sympathetic origin to a very modern and impressive redemption story. While Clayface may be seen now as not your typical villain, his storylines are a beautiful representation of how three-dimensional and incredible Batman's rogues gallery and mythology is. So I am very excited to share with you guys this product that any Batman fan needs to have in their collection, both young and old. I'm so excited. Welcome back, Gothamites. If you're new here, hi, I'm London, aka History of the Batman. I am an official DC ambassador for the character Batman for Warner Brothers and DC. And part of my job celebrating the amazing Batman fandom that I just enjoy so much being a part of every day is to share with you Gothamites amazing products that I just know you need to continue your own personal fandom and to make your Batman collection even more fantastic than it already is. And the toys today that I am sharing with you guys are so cool. For this video, we will not only be checking out Spin Master's Batman vs. Clayface toy set, which includes an awesome Batcycle, but we will also talk a little bit about Batman and Clayface's history in DC and why Clayface is such a cool villain that you need to know about if you are a fan of the Caped Crusader. But before we try to drive this Batcycle across Gotham City, why don't you subscribe to this channel and become part of this wonderful Gothamite community. Alright, this is the lovely plain box, but there's goodness inside this box, so let's check it out. Ooh, as I just see the back and not the front, but I love this. Oh man, let me see the front. As I mentioned earlier, this set is part of Spin Master, and they make such awesome, officially DC licensed toys and other products, and they have a whole awesome line of Batman figures because of course they do, because it's Batman. Who wouldn't want Batman toys? This one is so cool. It is called the Caped Crusader, and you not only get very, very awesome 4-inch high Batman and Clayface figures, but you also get a Batcycle. A Batcycle that Batman can actually sit on and ride. What? On the side, of course, you have the classic Batman yellow emblem with the Batman on the side. On the other side, you get to see that you can mount the Batcycle with your Batman, and you also get to fight the villainous Clayface. Or is he a villain? Back, which I really enjoy. I like this name. It's Creature Chaos. I think that's so cool. But at the back you get a very cool illustrated scene of Batman fighting Clayface on the Batcycle. So cool. We will get into all of the detail in Batman's suit and the Batcycle and Clayface and the different points of articulation and all of that good stuff as I attempt to open this box, because it always takes me just a little bit of time to try to open up these boxes and not tear it, because I appreciate not just the figures inside but also the packaging. I think the packaging is a work of art itself. So I try my hardest not to tear the packaging when I open these up for the first time. I hope. If you have heard of villains such as the Joker and Two-Face that are all over the place in DC media, maybe you aren't quite familiar with the character Clayface. Clayface is one of the oldest rogues within Batman's entire gallery. Hey Gothamites, this video is proudly sponsored by Warner Brothers. The first story that Clayface debuted in was written by Bill Finger and illustrated by Bob Kane, and both of these creators were the first to pen and illustrate the character, the Batman. Clayface debuted in 1940's Detective Comics issue 40. The original Clayface being Basil Carlo, an actor who, after being turned down for a role in a play, decided to take revenge on the actors by picking them off one by one. And it is up to the dynamic duo of Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder to close the curtains on this actor's revenge. Very dramatic, but he's an actor, so drama is his forte. Over the years in DC publications, Clayface has been taken up by several different people. And while Clayface has teamed up with other Batman villains such as Poison Ivy, many of the current comics with DC, Clayface has actually teamed up with Batman characters from Batman to Batwoman in Detective Comics and has kind of joined the Batman family. As you can see with other villains, Batman always tries to see and bring out the good in villains, trying to turn them away from a life of crime. And that is definitely the case for Clayface. I finally opened it, but also me talking doesn't help. But let's see what this looks like when we take it out. Ooh, I love it. Oh man. Ooh, you get like 2 big gauntlets. Okay, wait. This is the packaging. Very normal. And I am going to cut off these things that's holding this in place so we can take a look closer at each of these figures. As I mentioned earlier, the Batman figure and the Clayface figure are both 4 inches tall. These toys have several points of articulation. You can move them around and set them to fight each other on the streets of Gotham. Also, something I am very excited to examine for myself, Batman's cape is made out of real cloth, whereas the actual figures themselves, including the Batcycle, are plastic. So I think that's kind of cool. Nice little extra flair of the dramatic, so as you have your Batman on the Batcycle and he goes right across, his cape flows in the wind. Alright, so the first guy that I took out is Clayface. Ooh, I love that. Look at him. We're just going to examine. I love all of the detail. I love the fact that they have a shape for his other hand to show his shape shifting abilities. There's a lot of weight to this. I understand it's plastic, but like, there's the weight. That's pretty good. One of the points of articulation in this arm, you can go whoop, 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 whoop. You can also move his body left and right. You can also turn his head, see? Which I appreciate for the character Clayface. I appreciate any articulation for any figure, but the fact that Clayface, his shtick is to be able to shapeshift and to change into anything or do anything with his abilities, the fact that his arms and his torso and his head can change and turn, I think that is very cool. Let's compare it to, Batman. Okay, Batman. Okay, Batman is very light. But see, this is Batman. Now let us take a close look at this Batman. I love that the suit is pretty much a stealthy black color and the chest emblem is silver. I love that. I love the fact that the silver complements the eyes on the Batcowl. Maybe it's like slits to not show his eyes. And I even love these subtle gray tones within the bat suit, especially you can see it within the torso and legs. Batman can also be moved around, his legs, his arms. He can also move and change different positions. But oh, the cape. Oh yeah, I love that. See how that can just flow in the wind. Back of this little 4-inch, very lightweight figure. And I understand why this is lightweight. But the fact is, you can place this figure on the Batcycle, which we are about to check out in a second. Hey Gothamites, this video is proudly sponsored by Warner Brothers. Let's check out this Batcycle, which is what I am so excited for. With this. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's so much we have to talk about. This is the Batcycle on the side. And if you are a fan of the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy films, besides the bat emblem that is a very, very, very golden age feature to have on the Batmobile, the Batcycle, Batwing, the Batboat, any of it, there's always a good old-fashioned bat emblem on it because we have to. We just have to. And especially the little Batman on the side. But if you checked out the Batcycle that the Batman was driving in that trilogy, this definitely gives off vibes. The black and gray and silver color scheme that matches perfectly with the Batman that's riding this Batcycle. And what's so cool is that you can put him on the Batcycle. See? So I have Batman on the Batcycle and he's ready to fight Clayface. Look at that. That is so cool. I'm not surprised. Don't get me wrong. Spin Master's products are so detailed considering they're toy sets. But I love the attention to detail. Any fan can have these toys. Whether you want to keep them for yourself or you want to give them to a younger Bat fan in your life, which I have many little Robins that are cousins that I know would just love it. Look, if he's riding this cape, just float. Look at Batman go. Oh man. I will put a picture right here to show you what it looks like if it's standing on a flat surface. I think this set is so chill. Even though they're small, you can move them around to do the ultimate battle. It's so cool. I want to keep playing with this. I love the articulation, I love the height, I even love the quality and details of the figures themselves, and I think literally anybody, especially the young crime fighters out there, this is perfect. This is so perfect. And I also love the fact that it's Clayface, that the villain that Batman is fighting is Clayface. I love the fact that these toys are showcasing other kind of obscure villains that aren't just your typical Joker and Two-Face that are in a lot of different action figure sets or merchandising. I think that's so cool. And the fact that we can play with Clayface, the fact that he's a shapeshifter, I love that detail. I'm just playing with the wheels. I don't know why. I just think this is so cool. It's so cool. I just love this bat emblem. Warner Brothers knew. They were like, we want to send you these products to share with your Gothamites, which I am so, so appreciative of. I love everything. And I know, or hope, I know you guys have to like this. This is so dope. And in person, it's so cool. Like, oh man. Look at this detail. Even at the top, like in front of where Batman rides the Batcycle, there's a little Batman emblem. Like, how can you not love this? I think this is such an amazing set. This Spin Master 4-inch Batman versus Clayface with the Batcycle toy set. I love this little Batman. He's so cool. Whether you are a young Caped Crusader and you love playing with these toys, or you're an older Caped Crusader or Batgirl like myself and love to collect these amazing Batman products, hey, I say go play with it too. Like, if you don't think I want to drive this Batcycle across my floor and pretend like the boxes around me are like buildings in Gotham, you don't know me. If you see this product and you're like, oh man, I need to have that for my collection, or I need to give it to a young Robin in your life, I will have the link directly at the very, very top of the description below, where you can just click and go to my Amazon store and just add this to your Batman collection. Honestly, I love it. Hey Gothamites, this video is proudly sponsored by Warner Brothers. It's both cute, right? but then it also has all of the amazing details and qualities of the Batman and his mythology, all in this set. I think it's so cool. Love the fact that this isn't the traditional just Batmobile flavored Batmobile. We got the Batcycle, and I love seeing all of the Batman's rides, whether it's the Batplane or the Batwing or the Batboat or anything. And so I love that. Check out my link at the top of the description below, and I also want to thank once again Warner Brothers for sending me these amazing products and sponsoring this video so I can share this dopeness with you Batman and Clayface fans out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this DC Ambassador unboxing of Spin Master's Batman vs. Clayface with a Batcycle toy set. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a bat thumbs up. As always, all of my social media is linked in the description below, including Instagram at History of the Batman, so why don't you give it a follow and become a Gothmite? Check out the rest of my Batman videos on this channel, and of course, please subscribe to this channel so you can become part of this Batman community. It would mean so much to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will have more History of the Batman soon, right here on YouTube. Remember, Gothmites, all about peace, love, and Batman. Bye! Hey Gothmites, this video is proudly sponsored by Warner Brothers.